Welcome to your Conquer 2020 workout. This workout will consist of 20 separate exercises, each one lasting for 1 minute. Let's get started. All right, guys, let's get started. For our first exercise, we're going to be doing an alternating reverse lunge. So standing with your legs right underneath your hips, and you're stepping back into that lunge, right back to center, and then alternating legs. So it's really important to focus on your balance here. Anytime you're stepping backwards, you can't see where you're going, you have that balance factor, so just take your time.
Good job, everybody. Keep it up. Think about keeping those shoulders and hips in line. Try not to bend and come up. Just try and stay nice and steady with the upper body.
We're over halfway there.
Keep that front heel down. Keep breathing. Almost there.
Last 5 seconds. Last one.
Awesome job.
Good job, guys. All right, we're gonna go ahead and grab our weights for this one. So working the shoulders now. So this exercise is gonna be an alternating side raise. So starting with the dumbbells down by your quads, side raise out to the side, and then switch to the other side here. Nice and controlled, making sure you're not swinging the weight up.
Really squeeze that core. When you lift that arm out to the side, try to fight leaning into it or leaning away from it. Stay nice and solid over your hips, tummy's in. Don't forget to breathe.
Always breathe. Halfway.
You got it. Keep it going. Use that strength and control.
Last 10 seconds.
Almost there.
Perfect. Good job, guys. All right, we're going to set one of our weights down. So this next move, you're going to be holding a high plie. And what I want you to do, you're going to hold onto the dumbbell, one hand on either side. You're bringing the dumbbell up in front of you, and you're driving the bus. So every time you come up, if you think about it, try to alternate which side you twist to first. If that's too much for you, then just do the best you can.
Yeah.
It's a lot of thinking.
Good job, guys. Keep it going. Think about keeping those shoulders and hips stacked still. Lifting with control, lowering with control, and breathing.
We're quite a bit over halfway there, so keep going.
You got it.
Anytime an exercise burns like crazy, you gotta take in those big deep breaths, get the oxygen to that muscle, and don't quit.
That's right. That's the main thing. Don't quit. You can do it.
Awesome job, guys.
Great job, everybody.
All right, we're gonna go into a cardio move. So the next one, you can have a little object in front of you if you want. You don't have to. Pick a spot on the floor, and you're gonna be doing a toe tap. So just a little baby hop right here. Almost like a jog in place. And always remember, you can modify. You can do a quick tap right in front if you want to, or you can, I mean, really this one, it's kind of up to you.
Yes.
You can freestyle it if you wanted to.
That's right. Stay nice and light. So that means that your feet are in front of you. So instead of being underneath, your feet are in front of you a little bit with those little front taps there. Keep it going. You got it. Halfway there.
And it really is a light tap. If there was a bug on the ground, you shouldn't be able to kill it.
Right.
Super light tap.
All that weight is mostly on that foot that's in the back.
Yes. 15 seconds.
Keep breathing, you got it.
3, 2, 1.
Nice
Good job, guys. All right, so the next exercise is called a walkout. So for this one, I'm gonna tuck my shirt in.
Good idea.
So on here, you're gonna start in your standing up straight position. Bring the hands down to the ground in front of you wherever you can. Walk your hands all the way out into a high plank, and then walk it back and stand straight up. So the whole goal here is to keep your legs as straight as possible. Here we go.
Perfect.
This is a challenging move. Don't feel like it's a race. Take your time and really keep that form good. You can even modify this by using like a low coffee table or something, so that way you're not quite all the way down on the ground.
And when you come into that plank, make sure you're not dropping your belly to the ground. Sometimes when we get all the way out to that plank position, you tend to want to go like here. You gotta stop in that plank position. Then squeeze those tummies and lift those hips to get you back to standing.
10 seconds. Let's get one more. And walk it back up. And we have 1 minute to rest.
Good job, you guys.
So grab some water.
Very good. Yep, get a sip of water. Breathe for a second. Shake it out. Just did our first 5 moves. Moving on to some new ones. I have a good mix of everything in here for you guys. So.
Oh, yeah. Full body.
Yes.
So keep shaking it out. Stretch if you need to. We got about 30 seconds here. You always want to be kind of feeling your body out. You always, maybe even after your workouts, do a nice little stretch. Don't forget you have that stretching workout to look forward to at the end of the week with this series.
Love it.
All right, so I'm going to show you guys the next move. This is just a pulse squat. So you're starting in your squat with your feet out, hip width apart, sitting down into your squat, little pulse, and then pushing up. So always squeezing up through the glutes, pushing through your heels.
Find your place where you feel comfortable going with your squat. You never want to push it too far. You never want to just like bend over with the body. It's all about the legs pushing through, driving it up. You got it. 20 seconds.
Almost there.
Keep it going. You got it.
Last few reps here. Awesome job.
Great job,
All right,
everybody.
guys, let's go ahead and grab your weights for the next move. This is going to be a tricep exercise. Now this one you can do with 2 weights. If it's hard for you to hold the weights together, you could always do it with 1 as well. So if you're doing it with just 1, you would hold the weight just like this, okay? So you're gonna put the weight up above your head, elbows by your ears, dropping the weight down below your head, keeping your elbows in super tight, and then pushing straight up towards the ceiling.
Don't let those weights take you backwards by opening up your chest. Keep those tummies tucked in. Try to keep those shoulders away from the ears. And don't let those weights just drop down in one drop. Place them and release them. Place them and release them.
Always be careful on this one too. You don't want to see your back arch. You want to keep core in nice and tight.
Keep it going, you got it. 10 seconds.
Last few reps. job,
Great
guys.
job.
All right, we can put those weights to the side for now. We're gonna go back to a leg exercise here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna start on one side of your mat if you have a mat, or one side of the room. You're gonna drop down into your squat. It's gonna be 3 steps to the side, 2, 3, stand up. Squat, 1, 2, 3, up.
Good job, you guys. Keep it up. You go as low as you can. Good. Once you find that groove, that momentum, that pace, try and stick with it. Keep it going.
20 seconds.
Try to keep those heels down each time. That weight is still where it would be in a squat. 3.
Last 5 seconds. Nice
Job, guys. Very good.
All right, we're gonna go into your cardio move for this circuit. These are your squat thrusts. So think of it like half of a burpee. So what you're doing, you're starting in your standing position, touching your hands down to the ground, or a chair or a table, touching down, kicking out, kicking in, and standing up, okay? Here we go. Focus on making sure you stand all the way up. It's like a reset.
Halfway modification. You could do it like a countertop. You could walk it out if you need to. Hop it in. You got it, okay? 20 seconds. Almost there.
Five seconds. Oh,
Good job.
guys. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take it down to the ground. So this exercise, you're gonna be laying on your side. So down on the ground right here. One leg can be bent in front of you. The opposite leg is out straight. And we're doing a side leg raise. So we're gonna go 30 seconds on this side and then we'll switch.
Think about keeping those toes facing forward. If your toes are facing forward, you're working the outer thigh and glute. If you have your toe turned up, you're gonna work the quad. So we wanna focus really on the outer thigh and the glute. Keep those tummies in too while you're laying here.
Let's go ahead and switch sides. Spin around.
Woo. So if you feel like you're rocking back and forth, you could always place your hand right in front of you here, or you can keep it on your hip. But just keep those tummies in nice and tight while you're laying here. Squeeze.
Last one.
Nice
Ooh,
job.
Good job, guys.
Very good.
Take a quick minute here. We're gonna take a break.
Get some water. Stretch it out.
Yep, we're already halfway done.
I know. Awesome. It goes so fast. I think, not repeating the moves, it makes it go by a little bit faster
Yeah,
too.
it does.
So we love repeating moves too, but
There's
it's cool just to
definitely
kind of keep the momentum going and changing.
Yeah, exactly. There's definitely like a mental aspect of knowing, okay, I never am doing this move again today. I'm just gonna give it all I got.
Just do it. Yep. Just do what you can.
So whenever you guys are ready, we'll go ahead and make it back to your standing position. This next move is a little bit of legs and cardio. Okay. So for this move, what you're gonna do is it's called a crisscross pop squat. So legs are out at hip width apart, going down into your squat, popping up with your legs crossed, popping back into your squat, and then switching which leg is crossed. If you need to modify, step in, step out and squat, or you could even do a quick little pop squat if the crisscross is throwing you off. Good job, guys.
You gotta keep breathing. It's good to find that focus. Almost there.
Okay, guys, last 15 seconds. 5.
Whew, good job.
Good job, guys. Woo. All right, so for this next exercise, we're gonna go ahead and grab our weights again. So this one's pretty simple. You've seen it before. Holding the dumbbells up by your ears. We're doing an alternating shoulder press. So one arm up at a time. Going for 1 minute.
This is the perfect time to catch your breathing.
Yes.
To get back in tune with your body. Bring it back to some good control. Tummy's tight. Shoulders relax away from the ears.
Halfway there.
You got it. 18 seconds. Keep breathing. You got it.
5 seconds.
Awesome job.
Good job, guys. All right, go ahead and set those down. All right, so we're going into another leg exercise, a little bit of cardio. So this is gonna be a side lunge with a little skip in between. So you're gonna start out in your side lunge. It's gonna be up with a skip into your next side lunge.
Just watch for your weights.
Yes.
Or anything else around you. Anytime you're moving side to side, front to back, just make sure your workout space is clear.
I have a few modifications for you here. So you can always just step it in, step it out. If you have knee issues and you have a hard time doing the sideways lunges, you can just step it in into a squat and then into a squat. So whatever you can do, we'll meet you in the middle.
Yep, we're working right along with you. Come on.
Yep.
You got this.
We're over halfway there.
Yes. Three seconds.
And time.
Woo! Good
job, guys.
job.
All right, we're gonna grab those weights again. The next exercise is gonna be a bicep curl. There's 2 types of bicep curls in this one, so pay close attention. So for the first 30 seconds, we're gonna do a bicep curl starting from the bottom and only going halfway up. When I tell you guys to switch, you're gonna bring the dumbbells all the way up and we're gonna go halfway down, okay? So starting at the bottom.
Again, find your breath. This is a big cardio move with our legs. So find your breathing again.
I'm gonna switch in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Bring that dumbbell all the way up, and now we're only going halfway down.
You got it. To force yourself to stop halfway through.
Yeah. Gravity's
Halfway
fighting
down.
against
You got it.
5 seconds. Last one. Good job, guys.
Great job.
Okay, so the next exercise, the last one in the circuit, we're gonna take it down to the ground. I want you to lay on your back with your feet flat on the ground. Take your right leg and cross it over your left leg. Take your right hand and put it behind your head. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna crunch up and out towards that knee. We're gonna do this side for 30 seconds and then we'll switch. Actively engage your core, pull that belly button in.
Keep breathing. Squeeze and breathe.
One more crunch here, then we'll switch.
Focus on that belly button squeezing into your spine. Use your abs to lift. Don't use your hand to pull your head up. Almost there.
Good job, guys.
All right, we have 1 full minute.
So take your minute to rest, stretch out, grab a drink. We've got one more circuit left in this workout.
I love it. Everybody feeling good? I feel great. It's always good to push ourselves a little bit, you know? Try new things. Sometimes you never know what your body can do.
Absolutely.
So,
Gotta get out of your comfort zone a little bit.
yep.
So
Push yourself.
yeah. At your own pace, go ahead and stand back up. For our last circuit, we are starting with a leg exercise. With this one, I would recommend using weights. You can do it without weights if you'd like, but let's go ahead. I'll show you how to do it with the weights, and then I'll let you guys decide. So this is a straight leg deadlift. You're holding the weights down, palms facing your quads. And what I want you to do is keep your back up nice and straight. Bend over at the hips until you feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings. Go as far as you can without hunching your back over. So if you're pretty flexible, you can go all the way down, like Alicia. That's awesome. If not, stop where you're comfortable and then squeeze your glutes as you come back up.
And your goal is to move with the weights. Like, don't let the weights go like too fast and then your body's still hanging up here.
Right.
So everything is all one, hinging at the hips.
You're gonna feel a pretty big stretch in those hamstrings. You should not feel anything tugging in your lower back. If you do set the weights down, try it without the weights. Try not going down so deep. Just listen to your body. 5 seconds. Awesome job, guys.
Great job.
All right, so we're gonna hang on to the weights for this last exercise. For this next exercise. So this one, we're also gonna be in that same hinged over position. If you need extra support, you can always put one hand on a chair or something and split this exercise up 30 seconds. So what you're gonna do, bend over at the hips. We're doing an eccentric alternating row. So eccentric means you bring it up at a normal pace and bring it down as slow as you can.
Keeping the elbow really squeezed up and back. Raise your rib cage with that weight. So those elbows should be tucked back.
So this move works your lats, the outer part of your back, as well as your rhomboid, so the middle part of your back. So think about the muscles you see when you wear a tank top.
Yes.
Last 10 seconds.
Keep it going.
3, 2, 1. Good. All right, guys, I have good news. The last 3 exercises are on the ground.
Yay!
So, we're gonna take it down. This is called a glute bridge march. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna lay down on your back, you're gonna push your hips up towards the ceiling, and you're gonna march your feet. So every time you lift one foot off the ground, your weight has to shift onto the other leg. And by squeezing up and holding your weight up off the ground, you're gonna feel a lot of burning in your glutes.
Yes. So your goal is to think there's like a little tiny fire under your tush that you can't drop your booty down. It keeps getting higher and higher. You have to keep that booty lifted.
Yep.
Then you really, really feel it.
We're over halfway. Keep marching. Even if you have to go slow.
You got it. Keep lifting higher. Push those hips up there. Relax those fingers. Don't dig into the ground. Use your legs.
And time.
Nice
Awesome
job.
Okay guys, we're gonna stay on the ground for this one, but we're gonna grab our weights. So this exercise is still gonna work your glutes. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna hold the weights up above your chest, right about at the level of your shoulders. You're gonna push your glutes up into the air, and we're gonna do a chest fly. So always make sure that you keep a slight bend in your elbows. You don't want your arms to be completely straight. If you're having a hard time with your lower back, keeping your legs keeping your glutes up in the air, if you look at me, I came up on my tippy toes. It still lets you work your glutes and hamstrings, but it doesn't quite come from your lower back as much. But ideally, you want to keep your feet flat on the ground so you can push up through your heels.
You got it. Don't let those booties drop. You can do this. We're almost done.
Last 15 seconds.
5 seconds, you guys. Keep it going.
And time. Good
Very
job.
good.
Okay guys, we're gonna go ahead and roll over onto our bellies. So this exercise, we're splitting into 2 sections, so we're gonna do one exercise for 30 seconds. So this is your top half Superman. So hands are underneath your chin here, and all you're doing, you're keeping your legs planted on the ground, lifting that upper half of your body, and then gently placing it back down. Ten more seconds right here, and then we're gonna switch and do the lower half. Last one, and switch. So I always like to bring my hands down right underneath my shoulders, and then you're gonna squeeze the glutes, bring those legs up off the ground. Last 10 seconds. And
Yay! Good job, everybody. Oh, yeah.
good time to come back into child's pose.
Yes. Bring it back into child's pose and stretch it out.
A lot of lower back on that last one.
Yes. Good job, you guys.
You guys did amazing. You guys are really killing this Conquer 2020
Oh my gosh, you
thing.
guys are doing awesome. We love seeing your check-ins, so make sure you keep tagging us, keep sharing your workouts with us. Let your friends know, have them join us. We would just love to have everybody join us with this Conquer 2020.
Yep.
So keep it up, you guys. Hashtag Design FitGirls. Thank you so much.
Good job, guys.
All right, we're just going to take it to step touch side to side. So just bring the heart rate down, just kind of shaking out everything that we've done today. Sometimes this is a thing that we don't do enough of.
Right.
Cooling down, kind of bringing it back in.
It's really important if your heart rate is just really high, you want to slowly bring it back down. You don't want to just lay down on the ground.
Right.
Because it's really hard for your heart to keep up with
Right.
pumping the blood everywhere.
Right, exactly. All right, bring those feet apart. You're going to give yourself a nice big hug. Think about stretching out that upper back, kind of making a C with your body. And then when you're ready, you can open up the chest to the ceiling. And you want to do it again. Great job. And then bring those feet apart, bring those hands on your hips. You're just going to kind of take it down, and you're just going to swirl down to the other side. Bring it up, and great job. Other way. More seconds here. Awesome job. And bring it up. Feet together. You're going to take a nice deep breath up. You're going to release like you're diving in a pool. And you're just going to let your head hang. And you're just going to breathe. If you want to roll up, you can do so. Only here for a few more seconds. And roll it up. Awesome job, you guys. Great work today. We'll see you at the next workout.
Good job, guys.